Out with Rico and Karla is about to go live online. Catch select moments of All Out hit music, All Out celebrity interviews, All Out showbiz and sports news, All Out fun. Mid-mornings on the Monster. Streaming video on the Monster Facebook page at RX931, the Monster YouTube channel at RX931, or twitch.tv/Monster RX931. Your All Out hosts, Rico Robles and Karla Aguas. Stand by and enjoy the program.
Hey,
What's
we in the
up?
house.
I know
in the
we're back.
house.
We're back on Facebook Live on YouTube and on Twitch. We're also on air. So what's
That's
up to all the monsters watching via live stream and those, of course, listening on radio, especially to those listening on air. You can hear in the background we've got a very nice, emotional, calming song from an artist that, oh gee, I don't know we've got today. Rico, I
Yeah.
will let you do the honors this time because I know you want to.
Oh my goodness, this is an honor for him to join us. Ladies and gentlemen, lyrically poetic, gifted rapper all the way from Canada, but I don't know where he's from now. He's at now. Give it up for Powfu.
Hello, everybody.
What's up?
Oh my
I'm
god.
good. Thanks for having me.
Oh, thanks for joining us. It's really nice to be able to actually sit down and talk to you because your songs get requested, bro. And like people really do want to hear your music. So thank you for making time for the Monster. Before anything else, how are you? How's life? How's 2021?
I've been good. I've been playing lots of basketball. It's been sunny out here lately. Yeah, and seems like restrictions with COVID are dying down too, so it's going good.
Oh, that's good to hear. Rico, I mean,
Getting
his vibe.
getting your ball on. We know the playoffs is it's here.
Yeah.
Where are you joining us from right now?
I'm in my bedroom right now, just like 2 hours east of Vancouver.
Oh, so he is in Canada.
Yeah.
Aw, that's
And,
so
you know,
cute.
with music that we're gonna get down to business, talk about your music. How did it get all started for you? I mean, we know that the song got big on TikTok as well. It hit radio, mainstream radio as well. But how did it all get started for you, and your lyrical style as well? Where did you pick that up from?
Well, I found out about SoundCloud in grade 12, and that's kind of where it all started at. Basically, I found out about it. My dad was in a band growing up, so he had like a bunch of music equipment that I stole, and I brought it into my room, and I just started playing around with it. And originally, I just wanted to like make beats, but then I tried to sing on my stuff, and I was pretty bad at the start. Like if you listen to my old songs, it's like, I don't know. I'm probably still sound a little bit bad, but you get better as you practice. So like every day I'd get home from school or from my part-time job, and I'd just try to make music. And I on SoundCloud I found out about lo-fi hip hop beats, and those are like my favorite thing I found. And so I listened to those all day, and I realized there wasn't really anybody rapping over them. So I was like, I'm gonna try to write music over top of these.
That's what I was going to ask next because your sound is so unique in the sense that I feel like you're a pioneer in this, dude. Like, rapping on top of the lo-fi, which a lot of people listen to whether they're studying, trying to chill out. I hear that people have been using it. It helps people read as well. It's just so cool that this type of music is really growing on people and so many more people are using it. Powfu, it's one thing to discover like SoundCloud and whatever and get into it. It's another thing to consistently come out with music. When did you decide like, okay, I'm really going to do this. I'm going to make songs. I'm going to release music and I'm going to be consistent. Because, it's one thing to make it a hobby. It's another to make it your career, your passion, the sole thing that you're focusing on, right? So when did that start or happen for you?
It was kind of like a long process, to be honest. Like I graduated high school, and in grade 12 is when I found out about SoundCloud, and I kind of did it as like just a little fun thing. And then I started working at a food factory like the year I graduated. And every time I got home, I would just want to work on music. And it was kind of just like a really fun hobby that I was looking forward to doing. And then like my numbers started going up quite a bit, which I wasn't expecting. And like little by little, like I loved it the whole time, even when I wasn't making money from it. But like, yeah, little by little, I just kept putting out music. and I was getting better at it, and the numbers were going up, and I was getting fans and stuff. And then I would say I was probably like a year after I graduated is when I was working at, it probably took 2 years actually. I was working at Triple O's. That was like my last part-time job I did, which is like a fast food restaurant out here. And
Okay.
yeah, I ended up just quitting after like 2 weeks because I found out that I was making enough to live off my music, which is like super cool.
Wow. I wish we could all feel that way, Rico. Like, just like, oh, I'm
He
so
probably
talented. Like, whatever.
he did the whole Jerry Maguire thing, right? I'm taking the goldfish. You guys take care. That kind of thing. But when it's the approach to rapping, to hip hop, to making the music, and to do it on lo-fi, you know what I mean? And the way you approach it, your rap. The lyrics are heavy, but it's gentle when you approach it. Was that the original plan when you were making the music?
Uh, I don't really know. I didn't really have a plan, to be honest. I kind of just like, I loved the lo-fi beats, right? And I kind of just did what I thought sounded cool on it. And I guess it was kind of like the slow, emotional rap that I was kind of drawn to. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I just dove into it.
Powerful. You said earlier when you were getting the numbers and you were getting the fans, you were kind of like, wow, this is so cool. Dude, over 2 billion worldwide streams. I mean, that's not like numbers. That's like numbers. There are people that dream of having that many streams, of having that many, like, people listening to music that you create, that you enjoy, that you passionately love. I mean, you seem like a pretty chill guy, but did at any point were you kind of like, whoa, like this is
This is for
pretty
real.
spectacular,
Yeah.
like I've really got a platform here. Like, did you feel like that was your time to step up? Did you feel any pressure to, oh man, I gotta really make sure the next couple of songs are gonna be ridiculous? Like,
Yeah.
how was that process for you?
To be honest, I feel like I handled it pretty good. Like I yeah, I felt pressure like here and there, but like nothing really major. Like obviously people like after you have a hit song, it's like I feel like a lot of people would have pressure to make another hit song right after, so
Mhm.
that you're not like a one hit wonder or whatever. But I just kind of stuck to what I always did and just made music that I wanted to make. And I've never really been too worried about the numbers or the money or whatever. It's kind of just like I just like making music, and I just look at it as like a blessing, like it's a big blessing that I'm able to do it as like a full-time job.
And
Mm,
Powfu, when in hip hop, it's all about establishing your name, getting that whole street cred, that whole respect, and you would battle and side for people. I mean, what's the approach that you do with this lo-fi beat? How I mean, do you go on freestyle battles? Do you go on freestyle exhibitions and all that?
I mean, I wish I could. Like, I'll watch videos of people freestyling like Juice WRLD and stuff, and like
Mm.
that stuff is crazy to me. Like, I have a friend named Sad Boy Prolific who's also like a lo-fi rapper, and he can just freestyle for hours. And like, I've never understood that. Like, I'm not able to make like lyrics make sense that in that amount of time. Like when I write a song, I usually sit down and like spend hours on just trying to write the best lyrics I can. Um, yeah, I feel like I'm just really picky. Like I feel like that's how you become a better lyricist, is just being really picky on yourself, not using this line because it sounds good, but like use it because it sounds great. Um,
mm.
yeah, and I do like I'll freestyle melodies though. Like that's how I usually write a song, is I'll hear the beat and then I'll like sing over top of it, just like hum or something, or try to spit a rap flow. And like my lyrics will never make sense off the bat, but then I'll go through it and try to write lyrics.
I think that's
Hey.
so refreshing to hear from an artist that is young but already so mature in so many aspects. Powerful. I mean, for everyone listening on air, we are playing your latest song, "The Long Way Home," and
Mhm.
it's such a breath of fresh air. I don't know if this is something that you really intentionally wanted to do with this song, but I get it. I feel the lo-fi. You're still in there, but then there's also like this country aspect to it. With having Sarah K's on, I mean, how important was this song for you? Coming from a fantastic 2020, like 2020 was a year wrapped up in like I don't even want to talk about it. But for you, it was a great year. I mean, it was like an incredible year, 2020, music wise for you. So to come out with something like The Long Way Home, was this a song that you really wanted to release now? Was this something that you intentionally planned for now with these people, Sarah K's with Sarcastic Sounds? Talk to us a little bit more about The Long Way Home.
Um, yeah, with all of my music, like I'm excited to drop every single song I release, and it's yeah, like to be honest, like I don't really plan out when I want to drop it. Like I kind of just like I make music and whatever. It's kind of just like I just put out. I don't really know how I do. I just put out what's random, you know. Like I showed the label the song and they really liked it, and
Mhm.
all my friends seem to like it too. And yeah, Sarah K's like she's really cool. Sarcastic is really cool, and like
Mhm.
I thought it was awesome to be able to drop a song with them, and it kind of just flowed well. Like releasing it at that time, I guess. I never really planned anything. That was kind of just it all flowed well.
Mhm.
It's such
And
a beautiful song, but
yeah,
you
Thank
can
you.
also hear how painful it is. I mean, what's the story behind The Long Way Home? Because I feel like this is something, sadly, a lot of people maybe can relate to.
Yeah, for sure. It's yeah, it's basically about having trouble at home. Like in the song, I talk about your parents fighting and stuff, and you
Mm.
wanting to run away and just not be at home because that's the place where you feel the most sad or alone or whatever.
Mhm.
And yeah, it's definitely a really relatable song for a lot of people because like I don't know, out here I'd say 80% of my friends have like divorced parents or something, you know, where they've had like a tough time in their childhood. And including me, like I've had rough times in the past. My parents are still together though, which I'm
Mhm.
really fortunate about, I feel like. And yeah, it's tough though. I feel like everybody can somewhat relate to it.
Now, when it comes to having tough times, everybody's going through their own battles. How do you handle it? And is there any like quotes or motto or a line that you go by that you would think of that you would do to get you through it?
Yeah, I mean, like I feel like most people go against this in life right now, but in terms of like I always hear people saying like help yourself, do this for yourself, or go buy this for yourself, which I think is fine and like it might bring you happiness, but if you want like overall happiness to last a long time, I feel like you should be doing things for other people, which like this isn't
Mm.
preached about a lot, you know, but like I deeply think like I feel the most happy when I'm helping others, you know, like
Mm.
instead of focusing on my problems, if I focus on helping other people with their problems and stuff, I'll find that my problems start to disappear, you know?
I
Wow.
love this man. Can we take
Cool.
a moment? Slow clap.
Yeah.
Powfu, you're
Cool.
not only an incredible artist, but you are an amazing human being. Thank you. I mean,
Thank
this
you.
is such a refreshing interview. We wish we could have you for longer, but we know you're very busy. I mean, congratulations, The Long Way Home, incredible song. You've also got an EP dropping very,
Hey.
very soon.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about it before you go, just for all your fans that are watching right now and
Yeah.
listening? What can
Yeah,
we expect?
it's called Drinking Under the Street Lights, and it's dropping on June 4th. And it's kind of a mix of all my styles. I feel like there's like a hip hop punk song, there's like a lo-fi rap song, and then there's like
Mhm.
I made a pop song which I usually never do, but it's featuring Travis Barker, which is cool as well. So yeah, I'm pretty hyped.
I
Oh
mean,
my
to
God.
have Travis Barker on it, you
I
know how
Yeah.
loud
know.
that is. And then, so, more exciting stuff to look forward to. For 2021 for you, Powfu, what are the things that we're going to look forward to, man?
I mean, hopefully touring. Like I want to tour as soon as I can, which would be awesome. And then of course a lot of music and music videos as well.
Oh, exciting
Oh, my
times. Papu,
goodness.
thank you so much for
Thank you.
dropping by the show. We hope that when all is safe and well, you can come to the Philippines. You can hang out with us. We can just like chill out to lo-fi, eat donuts and drink coffee and just chill out. But thank you for spending
Yeah.
time with us. And congratulations again. We look forward to the EP on the 4th of June.
Awesome. Thank you. It's nice meeting you guys.
Hey, nice meeting you. Take
Bye.
care. And ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Carla, Powfu.
Oh my God. I was not expecting him to be so flipping, like profound and mature. And dude, I'm blessed today. Thank you, Powfu. I mean, not only is your music great, but your heart. Dear
I mean,
heavens.
yeah, it's so cool in the world of self-help,
I
help others.
know.
You know what I mean? And it's always a great way to do so. Thank you for gracing us with your interview live from
Mhm.
Canada. And that was an awesome, awesome experience with Powfu. If
Yeah.
want people to discover Powfu, tag it the latest hit. Of course, we all know him for Deathbed that we got to hear, which is really, really cool. But he
Oh
does
my
have a new
God,
one
yes.
that
Yep.
you guys are listening to in the Monster. But here for Facebook Live, for YouTube, and for Twitch and on air, she is Karla Aguas.
He's Rico Robles live, and since I am still so in love